Greetings, dear ones. Thank you for joining me for the monthly channeled inspirational reading by astrological sign for all sun, moon, and rising signs for the month of May 2015. This is only a general reading which may or may not specifically resonate with you. If you would like to order a personal reading so that I may tune in to your concerns and your situation to assist you with gaining more clarity personally, please check out my website at naturallyhighlife.com. To order a personal reading with me is easy. Thank you so much for listening. Now on to the reading. Scorpio, I did a 7-card rainbow spread for you. The card Rest and Reconsider came up reversed, Blossom came up, Detach, Move, the Throat Chakra card, and Choose Your Battles came up for you. And the angel card that came up for you is Archangel Raphael's Liberation card. The month of May is going to be filled perhaps with you really being focused on getting something very near and dear to your heart to move forward. You have had a desire for such a long time, and you're wanting to really take your message right from your heart and send it out so someone can hear you, so someone can hear your call from within. You're wanting to really take a step further than you have been. You're wanting to take further, more risks than you have been. Because it looks as though, when I look at this, that you've been more comfortable and not really pushing in the way that you know you can. It could have been an astrological transit that came through that called for you to really look at some other areas of your life and to relax a bit and to be more introverted or, focus within. And I feel like you may have been pushed to do just that. I feel that you're ready to really resurrect, and you want to join with other people more so than just your regular circle. And some of the things that have been working for you are that you have managed to see that you're able to take it easy some. But a goal that you do have, really, you're ready to get more done. You're ready to get out and have more fun. And maybe you probably want to get some friends. It looks like some of you really have been loners. You've been doing a lot of things all by yourself. You've been to yourself. You've been doing so much reflection. And just being really it could have been that you're bored now with all of this alone time, and you're ready to really mix things up. You want to see some magic flowing through your life. You're ready for things to get shaken up a bit. So I do see during this month that is going to be something that you'll be moving more towards, and even you could see the changes already happening in your life right now, depending on what Scorpio, moon, sun, or rising sign Scorpio that you are. But I do see what has been, in the way of you moving into the fullness that you can move into is feeling a lack of energy, feeling a lack of vitality, feeling distracted, maybe not feeling as happy as you would like to feel. And this is also getting in the way of you attracting the friends and even the lover and things like that you may be looking for. Your relationship with yourself, it may not be the best. It looks like you may be someone who may be picking yourself apart and looking at a lot of things in places that you feel that you fall short in. I do feel that as far as that you feel detached. You're feeling, a bit detached from people and not as connected as you could. And you want that to shift. You want to feel closer. But you also are wanting to get more into I see you getting more into your health, but that you want to balance that with the active side of your life. I can't help but see that you are having some disputes with other people, and people, you've been calling in a certain energy of people which have been testing you and testing your patience. And it seems as though you've been inviting that energy in and not really thinking that maybe you don't feel like you're worthy maybe of having a more broader, deeper connection with another. And that it's not easy. It hasn't been easy to move away from the past, and maybe you've been holding on. And so the detached card came up, and it's showing this person walking from the past, walking from a cold time, where there's snow, a snowstorm, there's no fruit on the trees, it's just emptiness, and maybe feeling very empty and sad, feeling as though you need to come in and finish something. And even though you may really want to pair up with someone and get that love and peace and healing, from a connection to others, maybe you have lost sight of how to do that. There is, I see, a hope that someone will hear you, that someone will hear your plea for wanting to connect. I see that someone will perhaps pick up on that. It does show that the next relationship that you have, or one that you may be about to step into, someone that you can meet, is going to come in, and you can change what you've had in the past as far as relationships and to attract something new. But self-awareness is going to be key here. As you know, if you follow the same pattern, you'll get a lot of the same results as you had before. So for you, when it comes to speaking up for yourself, that shows very important that, really letting go of the need or of the tendency to hold back your words when you're in a relationship with someone, or in the way that you do speak up. Saying what you have to say in a way that is not going to bring about such tension and friction between you and the other. And even, if another person is coming at you in a wrong way that you don't care for, then you're learning and going to learn the next instance that you don't have to deal with that. I see the next connection that is going to happen for you. You've been more cautious, and even so cautious that maybe you have not even been attracting a steady stream of dates to even pick from, because you've been more apprehensive than anything. And also doing a lot of listening to what other people are saying, watching a lot of television, listening to things and people who really don't know your particular situation. And you're being called very strongly this month. It shows that your intuition is calling you to listen to that. And only when you really listen to your intuition and connect with the self-awareness, that's when transformation is going to really happen for you, and you're going to see a huge, you're going to attract what you want as far as relationships are concerned. Some of you are already in a relationship. There may be a mixed bag with relationships also, and some of you have a relationship that you were cheated on before, lied to, and there was some deception which took place. That situation may be unfolding now for some of you, and I mean some of you. Not all of you Scorpios are going to experience the same thing, but in a marriage, there could be you having to choose between a lover from the past or a lover from the now and even, the present or whatever. But I do see you having to make your mind up on maybe letting someone go. Someone is going to have to make their mind up on that, as they may have found out some disturbing news and now they want to leave and go to a better place where they don't have to deal with that. And maybe you're finally looking on the bright side this month and getting out of feeling sad. Looking at the possibilities of love and what is that and what can it be? Learning how also to love yourself more. So it's important this month to pay attention to the body language of others and listen to what they're saying. Really tune in, and not to come in speaking or come in listening just to speak, just to say something, but really listening to what someone has to say, really taking a pause in between talking and really assessing what the other person is saying and really being open to what they have to say and not immediately shooting it down. And this doesn't mean that you don't have to demand respect from other people, but are you respecting yourself? Respect yourself and you're going to attract people who will respect you. This does show that, there could be some gossiping and things like that, talking about people behind their back. And those energies, if you engage in that, you're going to attract the same type of energy to you. That is the downside to that. So using your intuition, knowing when to pull back, when to go off to yourself, but when now. It's showing that you want to be more of a pair. You want to connect with other people. And how are you going to do that? Well, you got to let people know what you want. And making yourself available is going to prove to be very cool. Right now it looks as though you're having to go into an unknown place that you are not used to being in. And it feels strange. It could feel funny, but even going to a cafe, going, to the movies by yourself, going some places by yourself, making yourself available to others, but making yourself also spending time with yourself and seeing what it is that you like, what you enjoy alone without any other influence. Because I do see that there have been some patterns of codependency here in feeling in where you may have felt that you couldn't really move forward or do anything without a partnership, and this is only some of you, not all of you. And so now it is going to be more challenging dealing with this chakra situation. It could, but it also is going to help you to grow. You're also going to really feel more of a connection to the pleasures in life once you speak your mind and let people know exactly what it is that you want. So when you have that chakra taken care of and you're speaking your truth and you're letting others know how you feel about things, they can assist you better, but if you're spending your time, spinning your wheels on just what do you call it, not expressing yourself. And even though I see you having such a great talent in that area, some of you feel not so, that area is not very good for you. You're not really able to communicate the best way that you would like. That's where you can go online and you can read a book, but I see really being more benefited in that area by listening to something that is going to help you out with your communication skills, social skills, things like that could help. If you have been spending so much time alone that now you're like, how do I even mingle and mix with people? And your intuition is getting very strong, so you also are picking up on people who are not real, who are very who don't have your best interests at heart, and you really want to steer clear of those people. I do see that. But picking up things, being empathic, and all that type of stuff is all well and good. But what do you want to connect to? Are you spending too much time talking about people? Are you being self-righteous? Are you being arrogant? Acting as though you don't need love, acting as though you don't need anybody else to come along and connect with you? Or are you, passionate about bringing balance to your life in attracting more loving relationships and communications with others, if that's for you? Some of you are having a boost in love this month. It shows like a really good boost in love from a chit chat, a talk that you had, and it really did help because you already started opening up. It's like somebody tapped your shoulder and told you how they felt, and you felt the love in what they said, and it caused you to open up. And now spiritually the two of you have a stronger bond than ever that no one can get through, even though I see that there are some people perhaps there who are trying to cut through your connection to your love or potential love or whatever. It shows that things have gotten stronger already for some of you, and things have been fortified. So the time that you've taken away to find out what it is that you do want has really helped. So you've gone through the entire cycle, the entire gamut of relationships, and it has been a rough, rocky time at one point. And then you saw what you liked and what you didn't like, and now you're at a place where you're like, you know what, I'm comfortable with being me. And when someone comes along, I'm going to let you know exactly what I want. That's what I see for you. Now, Archangel Jephiel's liberation card came up for you, and it shows that if you do have these interactions with other people, and if you are going to interact and express yourself, that you're going to be looking to speak the truth. You're looking to be yourself. You're tired of wearing masks around people and acting as though you are only, surface deep. That, your spiritual side has really come higher and is more prominent. But some of the attachments that you have to your past, even to family, are making you feel as though you can't really blossom and grow and expand in the way you'd like. Now, some of you may be using that as an excuse not to break out of where you are to move forward. And some of you are still a bit fearful to get out and to go, to spread your wings and to fly, to live on your own, to get the apartment that you want, to get the type of job that you want, to start a business if you want to get the type of position that is higher in more of your type of job. Or if some of you want to take a step down, you don't even want as much responsibility. Whatever type of Scorpio you are and what you're dealing with, it shows that the freedom that you're looking for, you do have it, but it is going to be through you letting people know where you stand and letting people know, and of course you still don't have control over how people take what you say and how they act upon it, but you being honest and true is going to help you to sleep even better at night. It's going to help you to feel more confident and to stand more on your own and to feel more happy in your life, more happiness, well-being, and balance and joy. So anything else I see unfolding for you here? I do see, if you're looking as far as work is concerned, to get a new job, that, let's see, what day would that be good on? By around the 7th. Yeah, this number 7 is coming up. And before I do go, there is a Mercury retrograde taking place this month on May 18th through June the 11th in Gemini. And so, there may be some communication flip-flops during the month, which is another reason to focus on being very clear and just watching what you say, but who you speak it to, because people do know more than they let on sometimes, and so do you. So look up Mercury retrograde, see what that's about. Beyond that, that is your actual reading, and that's your reading for May. Dear Scorpio, thank you so much for all of your support. I love reading all of your comments and feedback. This month, I'd like to send out a special message of love to all mothers, especially for Mother's Day. Thank you, mothers, for all that you do. Stay strong. This is the third series of channeled monthly tarot readings by astrological sign. I appreciate you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and for sharing these videos. If you would like to work closer with me, please visit my website at naturallyhighlife.com for personal readings, classes, and for weekly articles. And don't forget to connect and follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, whichever you use, and please find me under the name Sarita Daily. On Facebook, you'll find me under the same name. My middle name is on there as well, which is Sarita Alita Daily. Peace and blessings to you. Enjoy your month of May, and may it be most beautiful.